In this video, I'm going to be comparing and contrasting the Shun Premier line to the Miyabi Birchwood line. These are both the highest tier lines that both of these companies make, so it's reasonable to compare the two. But I will say that the Birchwood is leagues and leagues ahead in almost every single way, actually, than the Premier. With that said, let's go into why. Off the bat, the Birchwood is completely and totally handmade from start to finish, while the Shun is essentially like automated handmade, and that makes a big difference in terms of fit and finish and just the overall quality of the blade. Every single edge on this knife has been rounded out, so there are no sharp edges, no sharp corners on the blade. Everything is a perfect sweeping angle all the way around, and it really has that nice sort of attention to detail. On top of that, everything is perfectly flush. As I run my fingers up and down where the handle meets different portions of the knife, you don't feel any lips, any raises, any drops, any gaps, nothing like that. The logo on top of that is actually carved into the back of the knife, so it's crisp and clean, which I like a lot. By contrast, the Premier has 90-degree angles everywhere. In fact, there's a little burr right here that my finger just hit. And when you're comparing the handle to the blade, there are huge lips everywhere and they're uneven. So you can actually feel where the handle is meeting it, it's not flush, and it's even worse on the back with this gold trim. Finally, the logo has been stamped into the handle, so you can see where the material has been pushed out of the way and it looks a little bit sloppy. With that said, the actual blades are very, very different as well. The Premier uses VG Max as the cutting edge material, which is very high quality. It's about 61 hardness. But the Miyabi kicks it up to the next level and uses SG2, which is a powdered steel, and is a 63 hardness. And to put that in perspective, what that means is this blade is probably never going to need to be sharpened, which is always very nice. The actual cutting angles are vastly different as well. The Shun is a very respectable 16-degree cutting angle, while the Birchwood is actually hand sharpened using their 3-step process and is an insane 9-degree cutting angle. We're talking single digits. And as you can imagine, when you're comparing two knives and one of them has a cutting angle that's like 50% thinner than the other one, it is exponentially sharper. The actual blades are very different too. The Shun has 34 layers on either side of damascus steel. So you can see the stainless steel has been folded in, giving it a damascus pattern. You can see it towards the bottom, I hope, plus a hammered finish at the top. Get ready for this. The Birchwood has 50 layers of steel on either side, and the end result is this insane, flowery damascus pattern that I really hope this video is catching exactly how beautiful it is. It looks just like rolls and rolls and rolls of almost like cinnamon or something on their sides, and I can't explain it, and I hope this video gives you an idea of how beautiful it is, but it's just gorgeous. Both knives have full tangs. The tang of the Premier goes through this brown pakkawood handle, which is a compressed resin-filled wood, and the knife handle on the Miyabi is birchwood, which is a wood that was originally used in Faberge eggs. And again, this video is not going to do justice with how beautiful this wood is. The grain structure is insane, and it just looks amazing. I'm trying to give you the best view that I can of this, but it's almost holographic. And you really don't realize how much attention to detail this knife has until you realize this little pin right here is not one piece. It's actually mosaic. It's about 15 to 20 little tiny pieces of steel and copper and bronze that have been placed together in a little intricate pattern and then pushed into the handle. So this knife, you can really tell someone has put their heart and soul into making, and I think it is just insane. I mean, I really hope you guys can see this pattern on the blade. Either way, I'll put a link down to both of these below. If you guys have any questions, any comments, or any concerns, as always, let me know. And otherwise, I will talk to you very, very soon.